Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Friends of the Fam. I'm George Aguilar. This week, I am flying solo, guys. My partner in crime, Edgar Ibarra, has some things to attend to. So we're going to have a little conversation ourselves on taxes. So many of you know that tax season is right around the corner. Employers start sending out your W-2s. Employers are going to start sending out your W-2s at the end of January. Now, if you're looking at buying a house this year, it's very important that you meet with myself or Edgar so that we can kind of see where your taxes are, what you're going to be able to qualify for. Now, there's typically the most common type of tax filing is going to be your W-2, which is considered your wage earner. So if you get paid hourly, weekly, biweekly, even monthly sometimes, and you receive a W-2, then that's going to be a wage earner. So what we get on that W-2, we're able to look at all your taxable gross income. Because remember, when we're doing calculations, we could only use taxable income. So by taking that W-2, we average out your prior year's W-2 with your year-to-date income, and that gives us your monthly average that we can use to help qualify you. So that one's pretty basic. That one, you get your W-2s, we do our calculation, we get you into a house. Now, the one that's a little more complicated is if you're a business owner. So if you're a business owner, you're probably going to have a Schedule C, Schedule K, or an S Corp. So the most common out of those three is going to be your Schedule C. On your Schedule C, this is going to be your profit and loss statement. So once you get those 1099s for all those jobs that you did, you're going to turn those into your tax guy. He's going to, gross out your income. But then from that income, as a business owner, you're going to have expenses. So it could be insurance, it could be rent, it could be cost of goods. So these are all the expenses that are taken from your gross income. After the expenses, you have what's called your net profit. That net profit is what we use to be able to approve you for a loan. Now, in this environment, it's a little more strict for self-employed borrowers. It's not that we can't qualify them, it's that we need to make sure that you're still profitable. We're living in an age of COVID, so the risk we all know the risk small businesses are facing right now and kind of the struggles that they're facing right now. So what we have to do is we have to make sure that, we're looking at your deposits in your bank account as well, and not only your taxes. But once I get that Schedule C, I need to look to see, your depreciation, appreciation. I need to calculate your mileage, if it is that you're reporting mileage, because that mileage could actually be turned into income as well. So it's very important that before you file your Schedule C, that you meet with Edgar and myself, because this is something that we would like to go over with you to kind of give you an idea of how much net profit you'll need to report in order to purchase that dream home. So Schedule C's not as complicated as a Schedule K or S Corp. If you have a Schedule K or an S Corp, you definitely want to meet with Edgar and myself so that we can kind of coach you and look at your finances so that once again, we could get you into that dream house. So I believe this year, the tax deadline might be extended again, but if they're not, get those taxes in. If you want to buy a house this year, and if you let me rephrase that, you should buy a house this year. Before going to your tax consultant, let's have a consultation. We can either meet through Zoom, we can meet in person. Actually, in person is a little hard right now, but we could always meet through Zoom. We can always have a conversation over the phone. So remember, tax season right around the corner. If you're a W-2 employee, considered a wage earner, get those W-2s, send them over to us, and we'll start putting you on the path to home ownership. If you're a Schedule C business owner, then we need to get a little more detailed and put a plan for you to be able to get you in that house. If you guys ever have any questions, we're always available. You could call the number on the bottom of the screen. You can send us an email, or you can send us a text. So thank you all. Great information. We'll see you on the next show.
Recording and... We hope you are ready for the ultimate sales training event, Momentum Builder 2021. We're your host, Don Getling.
And Gino Franti. You can't afford to miss this event where we give you the system, the tools, and most importantly, the mindset to beat your competition.
So please check out this amazing list of speakers we have for the whole week. These professionals are the same ones that trained us and will change your lives and get you ready for your earnings season.
Now, you have Zoom fatigue. We do too. That's why we carefully designed this program